That's the new Triumph 1200 Tiger Explorer 2012 model. Just came out this year. I think it's only been out a couple of months, but I waited a while to see what people would say about it. I just picked it up yesterday from Team Moto in Virginia. Andrew Thurston looked after me very well. He's a sales guy. So here it is. Triumph Tiger Explorer. Now I've had a couple of options fitted onto the bike. Just starting at the front, I guess. There we have a headlight protector. What I've also had done, I don't know if you can see it that well, I still need to get some of these little air bubbles out, but it's a clear plastic paint protection which protects the most vulnerable parts of the paintwork. I've just got, I don't know if you can see it here on the side, but I've just got one more piece to put over the top here. I've got to take these stickers off first, just stickers telling you how to ride the bike in, run the engine in and everything. Other options I've had fitted so far is the hand guard. It really helps when you've got a cold wind coming at you on an early cold winter morning. I also decided to have heated grips fitted, so you can see I added this extra switch on. It's got two modes, kind of a warm and a hot, I guess. I haven't tried the hot yet, but the warm worked pretty well yesterday on the way home. What else have I had done so far? Oh yes, there we go. There's the aluminium, I don't know what you call it, bash plate, sump protector. Anyway, it protects the catalytic converter underneath and the sump, and it just generally looks nice all round. This bike comes with a standard center stand, which is quite nice. I had to fit one to my other bike. You can't see immediately, but this is a tire pressure monitoring system which integrates with the bike electronics, so it feeds a Wi-Fi signal back to the dashboard to tell you how the tires are doing. It kind of shows a light if the tire pressure drops below what it's been set at. There are a couple of other options I'm still waiting for, didn't have in stock, so they're on back order. The one is a engine guard which comes up around here and helps protect the engine in case you fall over, doesn't damage expensive engine parts. Waiting for some fog lights that fit onto the front here, and they have an aluminium surround as well, and they look quite nice. I just had this rubber protector put on here as well, just to stop a belt scratching the paintwork. Nice features about the bike. Well, I don't know if there are any other bikes that have electronic cruise control, but there it is. There's the on-off, and here's where you can set it up or down. I tried this on the highway yesterday. It was great. Great for me. You can, if you're on the open road, you can rest your hand a little bit. I sometimes get pins and needles in my hand, or my hand goes dead if I ride a long distance. The bike has ABS as standard. You can see the typical, I don't know what that is, wheel with the holes in it, and the electronics that control it. You can switch the ABS on and off. It also has traction control, 3 modes, off, 1 and 2. I think I've got it in setting 2 at the moment, which is great since I'm still getting used to the bike, and it won't allow any wheel spin or wheelies or anything like that. Mode 2 is a little bit more forgiving, will allow the wheel to spin a bit, but I'll leave it for a while before I do that or switch it off. It's built-in immobilizer, that's this ring around here. Switching it on, it's got this whole computer thing built in as well, so you can see there I've done 170 kilometers already, which means according to this diagram I can start pushing the revs up to 5,000 revs per minute, which actually could take you up to just over 140 kilometers per hour. You see there the tachometer. Then you've got on the left hand side the LCD panel reads out the kilometers per hour. You've got the time there. You've got the gear that you're in. So if I change it up into first gear, or that second gear, sorry, see it change to 2, or down into, I'm going to first for some reason now. Anyway, so that's my total kilometers traveled. Flick the button again and goes through the very average 47.5 kilometers per hour. That's your liters per 100 kilometers while you're actually going, so it's not going to show anything now. That was my average liters per 100 kilometers, 4.7, and I suppose averaging at 47 kilometers per hour, that's really not too bad. I found that riding at a constant speed of around 80, I was getting about 3.2 liters per 100 kilometers, which is really good. I mean, it's showing really that I should get a good 400 kilometers off a 20 liter tank, so that's probably even better than my 650. Then if I flick this button here again, goes to trip 2, so you can have 2 totally different settings. And there I can see temperature outside at the moment. It's 25 past 11. It's still quite cold, but mind you, we are in the shade here at the moment. 15.5 degrees Celsius. And then this is the, you can see that little that's showing what it would if I was riding. It would show the rear tire pressure and the front tire pressure. You can see that it's set in PSI. And then this is where you can go and set things up and change your ABS and your traction control, and whether you want degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit or miles or kilometers or whatever. Anyway, so I mean that's quite great. It also shows you how many Ks you've got left on the tank, depending on how you're driving at the time. So yeah, everything's there. Yeah, I think that's about it. At the moment I've just got the standard screen on. You can get a touring screen which is a little higher, and I think I might go for that. I'm still finding a little bit too much wind for my liking coming at the top of my helmet. If I duck down about 5 centimeters, it seems to be gone, so I think the touring screen will actually fix that. Anyhow, really that's about all now. No, I just wanted to show you, I mean, this is a 1215cc engine, so as you can see it's pretty sizable compared to the Suzuki. I mean, the Suzuki does very well for that size engine, but the Triumph is really quite a machine. Anyhow, I'm probably going to head off for a ride up Mount Nebo, Mount Glorious, and I might take my camera with me, stick it on top of the helmet. I haven't put the GPS on yet, but maybe I'll do that before I go and keep the camera down lower. Okay, that's all for now. Cheers.